Down south slanging, rolling with these hustlers. Try and get rid of all you haters and you busters. Down south slanging, rolling with these hustlers. Trying to get rid of all you haters and you busters. What's the sense of it all? Pimpin' powder and trying to make pennies. See me lie on the stand, guess hell ain't harder than prison. Who knows? In the 90s, a traffic stop get you tickets, a joke. Now they find you a traffic stop, get you riddled with holes. We be living too fast, we be sipping the slow. One my was selling work, now he's selling out shows. I'm EJ, that's growth. Pay attention.
Hello and welcome to episode number 30 of WITM Season 7, and it is time for NXT 2.0. Now, as I said at the end of the previous episode, before we reveal the card and our WITM match for this episode, we have a promo segment having to do with that third generation of Rage video we saw on last week's NXT 2.0. So we're now going to head to the ring for some entrances by a special guest to NXT, and then the promo segment, and then we will reveal the card for this edition of NXT. Enjoy.
Making his way to the ring, accompanied by Dan Rage from Grand Rapids, Michigan, weighing in at 223 pounds, the WWE United States Champion, DJ Rage.
Okay, well, this is a surprise. The United States Champion DJ Rage is here at NXT 2.0, and he has brought his father, Dan Rage, a head trainer for NXT and also a head trainer for WITM. Let's listen here what they have to say. It's like Dan Rage is going to be on the mic first. During my time in the professional wrestling industry, I've been blessed to have a long and successful in-ring career myself. And then, thanks to WITM, I was able to help train many superstars in the next generation of talent as well. Many of which, I'm proud to say, are members of my own family, including Sam Rage, Austin Rage, Youngblood, Dalton Roush, and of course the man standing in the ring with me, your new United States Champion, DJ Rage. Alright, now DJ Rage speaks. And tonight, we introduce to NXT 2.0, the latest member of the Rage family to graduate from the WITM School of Wrestling, the grandson of Dan Rage, and the son of Sam Rage and myself, the man who will usher in the third generation of the Rage family. I present Matthew Rage.
And his opponent from Grand Rapids, Michigan, weighing in at 219 pounds, Matthew
Lately I've been so annoyed. Life itself I don't enjoy. Spit that truth you can't deny. Talk your shit I won't reply. But to turn up, amplify. Still asking that question like who am I? No hesitation when I get up in the booth to murder every single damn record. Slow down, not a chance to be sticking to the plan. Leave a legacy, a spot like a leper. Why man? Everybody's so cynical. I'm barely in my pinnacle and no one won't surrender. Drive in, hop any opportunity that's coming my way. Just know it gets better. Stay clear with the fakes and away from the drama. Keep dropping that heat like I'm trapped in a sauna. You don't want this deep cause you're vegan. Plus coming at me is like dealing with wolves and trauma. Opinion on me, well it really don't matter. Like going to ammo, I'll turn you a gunner. I will die a legend, put that in my mama. Identity crisis no longer a problem. Came a long way from working up at Walmart. Pushing shopper carts, now I knock it at the ballpark.
Okay, so the man who will usher in the third generation of the Rage family in professional wrestling and in the WWE has made his way to the ring, the grandson of Dan Rage and the son of DJ Rage, Matthew Rage, and he has a microphone in hand, so let's listen and hear what he has to say. You know, growing up in the Rage family, I knew I was destined to be a professional wrestler, and I've waited 18 long years, so now that I'm here, I'm ready for a fight. Dalton says, if you're looking for a fight, I have some friends who would be happy to help. case, I didn't quite find the best scenes to convey what I wanted, but what happened was Matthew Rage said he was ready for a fight. Dalton Roush then came out and introduced what he said were some new friends of his, Legado Fantasma, and as they tried to hit the ring and attack Matthew and the rest of the Rage's bloody Cabbages, their rivals, came out and made the save and got beat down for their efforts. Now Dan Rage, amidst all the chaos, is in the ring with a microphone. Let's hear what he has to say. Enough. Since you all are here and apparently ready for a fight, we're going to do it fairly in this ring tonight. So tonight, it will be Bloody Cabbages and the father-son duo of DJ and Matthew Rage versus Dalton Roush and Legado del Fantasma. And there you have it. After the introduction of Matthew Rage, the man who will usher in the third generation of Rage, and all the chaos that ensued following that match, as announced by Dan Rage, it is going to be Dalton Roush, who attempted to make Matthew Rage his third victim, teaming up with the holders of all the men's gold in NXT 2.0, the NXT Tag Team Champions Joaquin Wilde and Raul Mendoza, and their leader, the NXT Champion Santos Escobar, together making Legado del Fantasma versus their rivals over the NXT Tag Team titles, Bloody Cabbages, the debuting Matthew Rage, and the United States Champion DJ Rage. Dalton and DJ making a special guest appearance on NXT to compete here tonight. With that said, let's get this match underway. We had a really great match. The last one had an 8-man tag. Let's hope this match lives up to those standards.
say you living a good life. Tell me what it look like without the mention of money or anything you could buy. I guess you could lie, but I wanna be different. Yeah, I said I wanna be different. You see them details and paintings on the wall, but I look at bigger pictures so I can see it all. And I'm way up here, so everything is small, but don't get too close to the edge or you might fall.
Rotten cabbages? What kind of slum do you think this is? And at a combined weight of 431 pounds. This place is worse than Omashu! 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 Cabbages! Oh, my cabbages! Oh, my cabbages! Oh, my cabbages! My cabbages! My cabbages! My cabbages! My cabbages! You're gonna pay for this! Pay for this! Pay for this!
Keep smiling.
My cabbages! My cabbages! My cabbages! Oh, forget it!
You say you living a good life. Tell me what it look like without the mention of money or anything you could buy. I guess you could lie, but I wanna be different. I'll be that red cape in this world full of villains, yeah. Said I remember when it started to change. Now I look in the mirror and I feel like a stranger. It's all good, I ain't living in pain, so I gotta thank God, cause he breaking my chains, yeah. And I'll be living proof.
From Grand Rapids, Michigan, weighing in at
Run your block,
219
errand boy.
pounds,
I'm my
Matthew
own self-employed. Lately I've been so annoyed. Life itself I don't enjoy. Spit that truth you can't deny. Talk your shit I won't reply. But to turn up, amplify. Still asking that question like who am I? No hesitation when I get up in the booth to murder every single damn record. Slow down, not a chance to be sticking to the plan. Leave a legacy to spot like a leper. Why man? Everybody's so cynical. I'm barely in my pinnacle and no one won't surrender. Drive in, hop any opportunity that's coming my way. Just know it gets better. Stay clear with the fakes and away from the drama. Keep dropping that heat like I'm trapped in a sauna. You don't want this beef cause you're vegan. Plus coming at me is like dealing with wolves and trauma. Opinion on me, well it really don't matter. Like going to ammo, I'll turn you a gunner. I will die a legend, put that in my mama. Identity crisis no longer a problem. Came a long way from working up at Walmart. Pushing shopper carts, now I knock it at the ballpark. Got me feeling like a Mozart, with it I compose art. Got you watch your clothes like a Coast Guard. Probably rapping through an old fart. With a cane, take a Viagra even though I still go hard. They underestimated all my capabilities. The end of the vicinity, spazzing like a retard. I'm not an easy one to love, I confess that. I've been a rebel ever since I was a rogue rat. I catch one bad vibe, then I melt. You be chasing the cloud, washed up like a laundromat. Let me go slow it down, dissect every single line they provide brings context. I'm a cross between Jaws and the Loch Ness. Half these critics all around can't digest. Got nothing to prove cause the proof's in the pudding. I know where you mad cause I did but you couldn't. My head's
Said I was just a youngin' with dreams that I could make it. I was living with my dad, writing lyrics in the basement, and I had to be consistent. I could never get complacent, cause my time was getting close. Yeah, and I can
from Grand Rapids, Michigan, weighing in at 223 pounds, the WWE United States Champion, DJ Ray.
Ever since I can remember, I had lyrics in my head. Took a moment just to notice I was gifted with the pen. So I started going off on anybody with balls, cause all you really be talking about is money and the cause. And you claiming that you're gangster, but you never caught a charge. You've been flexing with a chain that really ain't even yours. The industry full of frauds, I really don't get it. How people can buy down the clowns with no message. I don't really need a label, I'd rather be independent. People fucking with me cause I'm authentic and I gotta stay woke. So I'm sticking to the guidelines, phone call press. Get you suckers on the sidelines, whole lot of shade. Ain't nobody blocking my shine. Fuck the industry, I'm making history, it's my time. People talk shit, but I can never trust that. Say you got the heat, but homie, you ain't never bust back. I've been doing this shit since I was a rugrat. I was dropping hits, you was still up in the nutsack. You ain't got a rap, but you say you won't smoke. I'ma get the last laugh, but the kid is no joke. Acrobatic with the pants, turning heads like oh. I ain't saying I'm the best, but I'm pretty damn close. Let's toast, yeah, this one goes out to every label that I passed up. up. If you understand me, let me see you put your glass up. Pour a little liquor for the ones who didn't make it, cause the chances ain't given, man. You gotta go and take it. I'ma take mine. Gas pedal to the floor, no brake lines. Clock ticking, but you know I don't waste time. 30.
And there's the bell. This match is underway and is going to be Dalton Roush representing the heels taking on the Youngblood of the faces as he powerballs him into the corner. Now Youngblood forced up. And Youngblood fights off Dalton with a series of elbow strikes. Now they lock up and Youngblood hitting Dalton with his signature maneuver, the baby rock bottom. Looks like Youngblood isn't too happy with what Dalton's been doing to his family, and he's giving him a taste of his own medicine. Now looking to take flight. But cut down by Raul Mendoza. And now Youngblood going into mounted punches. And Dalton reverses and does the same. Now Youngblood forced up. And they lock up. Youngblood fights Dalton off with a series of elbows. Youngblood doing pretty good against an established main roster superstar like Dalton Roush. And he goes for cover, but Dalton powers out at one. And in comes his tag team partner, Cabbages, as Dalton makes a tag to Raul Mendoza of Legado Fantasma. Youngblood gets a shot in before he returns to his post. Nice springboard maneuver there by Mendoza. Now kick to the back. Legado Fantasma and Bloody Cabbages have been feuding for a little while now over the NXT Tag Team titles, which Legado Fantasma defeated them for twice. Though those were in multi-team matches. And now a slam by Mendoza. Dalton's back into the ring. Cabbages forced into the heels corner, and Mendoza stomps away at the chest, sending Cabbages' body into the yellow zone. Drop kick by Mendoza. And now he's looking to take flight. And diving elbow drop connects. Mendoza goes for cover. And Matthew is there to break that up at 2. As Dalton clears the ring of Matthew, getting his first taste of in-ring action. And there's a kick to the back. Mendoza now attacking the arm. It's been all Raul Mendoza since he got tagged into this match. There's a reversal by Cabbages. Meanwhile, Dalton and Matthew are fighting on the outside. Dalton intended to make Matthew Rage victor number 3. It looks like he's trying to take matters into his own hands. And now elbow strike by Mendoza. Suplex by Cabbages. And in comes his tag team partner, Youngblood. And they lock up. Suplex by Mendoza. And in comes Joaquin Wilde. Irish whip into the heels corner, into Dalton. And now Youngblood goes for the Beast of the Bodhrán on Raul Mendoza. And now tries to clear out Escobar as well, but Wilde has made his way back into the ring. And he fights him off with a series of elbows. Now a nice back Pele kick by Youngblood. And in comes first taste of in-ring action. The debuting Matthew Rage. Let's see what he can do. Nice kick there by Matthew Rage and a beautiful springboard moonsault. Looking impressive early on is Matthew Rage, and he locks up. Nice cutter there by Matthew, and now attacking the arm. Matthew goes for covers. He has secured victory in his first match. No. Before the referee can even start the count, Wild powers out. And there's a knee, I believe, bloodying Joaquin Wild. And now he looks to take flight. That connects. Rage forces Wild up. He avoids the kick. Wild connects with a suplex into a cover. And Rage powers out at one. And now DJ Rage is out to support his son. But Wild clears the ring of him. Matthew tries to go after Santos Escobar, the leader of Legado Fantasma, but Wild is there to make the save. And now it's Legado Fantasma using the numbers advantage here to gang up on Matthew. And Wild connects to the super kick. And now goes old school on Rage. And now makes a tag to Raul Mendoza, who goes in and mounted punches. Now Mendoza with a springboard moonsault. Rage forced up. Now a series of chops and strikes by Mendoza. And now sent into the corner. And another Irish whip. Enziguri connects. Mendoza goes for cover. And Youngblood's there to make the save, as now the majority of the participants are in the ring. And a reversal there by Mendoza. In comes Dalton Roush. He'll get to go after the debuting Matthew Rage. And connects with a baby rock bottom as he goes for cover. And Matthew is able to power out on his own at 2. See how Matthew, the debuting Matthew, fares against an established main roster veteran like Dalton, a former tag team champion. Matthew with a drop kick to Dalton on the outside. And Matthew thought about going to see what was going on at ringside, and now gets charged by Joaquin Wild and has to take on Dalton and Wild. He's holding his own. There's a suplex. And Matthew's back to the ring as Dalton recovers on the outside. And now Matthew goes back outside to try to take on Wild, but is interrupted by Dalton, who spikes his head into the ring apron. And Dalton back to the ring now. Here comes Wild. The heel is trying to use the numbers game to win this matchup. There's a huge cutter there by Matthew to take out Wild. And now Dalton joins them. And sends his ankles and feet into ringside. There's a reversal by Matthew. And Matthew avoids the suplex. Reversal by Dalton. Suplex into the ring post. Now attacking the leg. Matthew in a very bad way if you look at his HUD. Head is orange, body is red. Legs are yellow. Very rude welcome to the WWE for Matthew. They're going to try to win this via count-out, I believe. No, this match continues. And now 3 members of the heels all standing over Matthew. He needs some help from the rest of his team or to make a tag. as he just continues to get punched on the outside, but there's a spear. Is that going to be the equalizer? As Matthew strikes him up against the barricade, hits an end of days. Or rather, a rage of God. Matthew back to the ring as Dalton is laid out on the outside, and now taunts Dalton, tells him to bring it on. But they'll fight some more on the outside. These two men are becoming rivals really quickly here. Matthew, I guess, fighting for the honor of his father, who's been dealing with Dalton and his attacks over the last few weeks. And Matthew taking it to Dalton here. He's got a camel clutch locked in. And they continue to fight on the outside. Another great 8-man tag here, as Matthew fights to defend the honor of his father, and has been fighting brutally with Dalton, mostly on the outside. There's a slam by Matthew, reversal by Dalton. Both these men are being punished. There's a spear, and not sure if that connected or not, but Matthew's back to the ring and Dalton is down. And they continue to fight on the outside. Rage of God on the outside once again. STO by Dalton. And Dalton tosses Matthew aside. Matthew sent back to the ring, joined by Dalton. And Matthew makes a tag to Cabbages. And there's the side of a bullet. Dalton goes for cover. And Youngblood's there to break it up. And there's an axe handle. Cabbages sent into the heels corner, or maybe not, he fights it off. There's an Irish whip into the faces corner. And in comes DJ Rage for a double team attack. That means we're about to see some more DJ Rage versus Dalton Roush. And it's a baby rock bottom. Again, hitting Dalton with his own move. And a spear. Will DJ Rage pin Dalton Roush? He nearly does, but Wild is there to make the save just in the nick of time. And now a springboard moonsault by Rage. He misses with a stomp. Big boot by Dalton. And a side of a bullet. Dalton goes for cover. And Cabbages makes the save. What will it take for one of these teams to walk away with a victory? We've seen another great back and forth matchup. Rage forced into the heels corner, but fights it off. And a huge cutter out of nowhere. And Wild makes a save. Rage of God to Wild. Spear to Dalton. Wild fights off DJ before he can make a cover or clear him out of the ring. As Dalton recovers. Dalton is the legal man. Dalton with a side slam. Now tries to clear out all the faces. Down goes Youngblood. Suplex by Dalton. And in comes Raul Mendoza. As he strikes away at the back. Slam by Mendoza. In comes Joaquin Wilde, a risky choice as he is bloodied and injured. Wilde forced up. Elbow strike by Rage. Springboard and Zaguri misses. Elbow strike by Wilde. In comes Dalton Roush. And there's another Rage of Satan by DJ Rage, by a rope break by Dalton. In comes Youngblood. And Key connects with a stomp. And a ripcord knee. He misses with the stomp. There's an STO by Dalton. Youngblood catches the leg. And now a series of kicks to the back. Dalton is busted open now, by the way. As Youngblood attacks the arms and fingers. Now Youngblood looking for a finisher. And that's reversed by Dalton, who connects with a super kick. And in comes Raul Mendoza. And he connects with a drop kick. Youngblood forced closer to center ring. Mendoza goes for cover. And he powers out at 2. Reversal by Youngblood. In comes Cabbages. And Cabbages folded up like an accordion for that slam. And there's an Irish whip into the heel's corner. Drop kick connects. Mendoza goes for cover. And that's broken up by Youngblood. Reversal by Cabbages. Sunset flip connects. Now Mendoza forced up. And he gets the green mist. Now Cabbages goes for cover. And Mendoza powers out at 2. Escobar sent to the outside. Matthew Rage tagged in. But Mendoza is able to get to his feet and force Matthew to the ground. In comes Joaquin Wilde. And he sends Matthew's head into the canvas. Now Wilde to take flight. But elects not to, instead goes after Youngblood. Now strikes away at Matthew, connects with a drop kick. Wilde goes for cover. And they nearly secure the victory, but Matthew powers out just in the nick of time. Now Wilde looking to take flight. But cut down by Youngblood. Irish whip into the corner. In comes Santos Escobar, who's seeing his first action of the match. He is the leader of Legado, Fantasma, and the NXT champion. So right away, Matthew gets it up against the NXT champion in his first match. Suplex connects. And now Escobar washes his face against the canvas and connects with an elbow drop. Escobar goes for cover. And very nearly secures the victory, but Matthew powers out. In comes Dalton Roush. forces Matthew up. And connects with the side of a bullet. Goes for cover. And Cabbages is there to make the save. And Cabbages eats a baby rock bottom. And there's another side of a bullet to Matthew, who's taking punishment in his first match. And still he powers out. Matthew showing incredible resiliency in his first matchup. He has taken some massive punishment in this matchup, but he fights on. Matthew forced his feet. Irish whip into the corner. Now a series of shoulder attacks. Matthew rolls to try to evade. Now forced into the corner, and he's busted open in his first matchup. Bulldog connects. Dalton attacks Cabbages. In comes Raul Mendoza. Springboard Enziguri connects. As DJ Rage and Santos Escobar find the outside. United States Champion versus NXT Champion. Matthew forced into the corner. And now a series of stomps. And a reversal by Matthew, finally getting on the attack and a suplex. Now will he make a much needed tag? Yes, to Youngblood. And reversal by Mendoza. And a drop kick. And the stunner connects. And he ain't done. Looking for a finisher. And it connects. Does Youngblood secure the victory for the Faces? Yes, the Faces pick up the victory. Thanks to Youngblood.
Here are your winners.
You say you living a good life. Tell me what it look like without the mention of money or anything you could buy. I guess you could lie, but I wanna be different. Yeah, I say I wanna be different.
Okay, and here's your results and rankings update for this edition of NXT. In non-title action, the NXT Women's Champion Mandy Rose, accompanied by Dana Brooke for some reason, defeated Elektra Lopez. In non-title action, the North American Champion Cameron Grimes defeated Sangha. In our WITM matchup, Bloody Cabbages, Matthew Rage, and DJ Rage defeated Dalton Roush and Legado del Fantasma. And Braun Breaker defeated Joe Gacy. Now, does that affect the rankings on NXT? Let's find out. The NXT Women's Tag Team Champions are Toxic Attraction. Number contenders, Katana Chance and Kaden Carter. Number 2, Cora Jade and Roxanne Perez. Number 3, Valentina Feroz and Yulissa Leon. And number 4, Rage K47. The NXT Women's Champion is Mandy Rose. Number contender, Alba Fire. Number 2, Ivy Nile. Number 3, Lash Legend. Number 4, Wendy Chu. Number 5, Elektra Lopez. Number 6, Indy Hartwell. Number 7, Tiffany Stratton. Number 8, Nikita Lyons. Number 9, Saray. The NXT Tag Team Champions are Legado del Fantasma. Number 1 contenders, Bloody Cabbages. Number 2, Jensen and Briggs. Number 3, Pretty Deadly. Number 4, Chase University. Number 5, the Creed Brothers. Number 6, Inoue and Blade. Number 7, Grizzled Young Veterans. The NXT North American Champion is Cameron Grimes. Number contender, TJ Brown. And the NXT North American title is on the line next week, but it'll be a triple threat match, which means it's going to be Cameron Grimes defending the NXT North American title against TJ Brown and Apollo Crews. That is a confirmed match for For our next edition of NXT, TJ Brown getting an opportunity at the NXT North American title as he takes on the champion Cameron Grimes and the number 2 contender Apollo Crews. Number 3 is Grayson Waller. Number 4 is Sangha. Number 5 Carmelo Hayes. Number 6 Matthew Rage. Number 7 Tony D'Angelo. Number 8 Trick Williams. Number 9 Cheyenne Quinn. Number 10 Von Wagner. Number 11 Solo Sikoa. Number 12 A-Kid. Number 13 Commander Aziz. Number 14 Wes Lee. The NXT champion is Santos Escobar. Number contender Braun Breaker. Number 2 Roderick Strong. And number 3 Joe Gacy. So now we advance to NXT UK. We already know there will not be any WIT matches on that card, so I will say I'm going to be back in a moment with your results. Okay, and here's your results on Rankings Update for NXT UK. In non-title action, it shows the wrong name, but it was Ilya Dragunov who defeated Primate and Kenny Williams. Mustache Mountain and Dave Mastiff defeated Ashton Smith, Oliver Carter, and Noam Dar. Amale defeated Miko Satomura. And Blair Davenport defeated Jenny in non-title action. And how does that affect the rankings? Let's find out. The UK Women's Champion is Blair Davenport. Number contender Amale. Number 2 is Sladon. Number 3 Aaliyah James. Number 4 Miko Satomura. Number 5 Stevie Turner. Number 6 Nina Samuels. Number 7 Shia Brookside. Number 8 Jenny. The UK Tag Team Champions are Mustache Mountain. Number contenders Joe Gallus. Number 2 Smith and Carter. The United Kingdom Champion is Ilya Dragunov. Number contender Dave Mastiff. Number 2 Rampage Brown. Number 3 Jordan Devlin. Number 4 Rohan Raja. Number 5 Noam Dar. Number 6 Kenny Williams. Number 7 Primate. Number 8 Sam Gradwell. Number 9 Tiaman. Number 10 Wolfgang. And number 11 Eddie Dennis. So now we advance to SmackDown. Will we see Corey in action? We'll find out in just a moment. And we will see Corey in action. He is going to be taking on Sheamus, an old rival of his, accompanied by the rest of the Brawling Brutes, Ridge Holland and Butch, looking to capitalize off of his return to action last week and big win over Roman Reigns, taking on another WWE Championship competitor. But that is going to do it for episode number 30. If you enjoyed it, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss a single moment of WITM action. Until episode number 31, where Corey takes on Sheamus. This is Corey with WITM CAW Wrestling, signing off.